Welcome to our Orbitkey Clip V2 review. This is one fancy key clip, and Orbitkey advertises it as the quickest and easiest way to access your keys on planet Earth. And it comes in at a $45 US price tag. Holy crap, 45 USD for a keyring? So I've been testing this bad boy out for the past 6 weeks. I'm gonna let you know everything I think about it and whether or not it rationalizes the fairly high price tag. Let's jump into it. So this key clip has 3 main components. The first component is the carabiner. The second, the magnetic release. And the third is the actual D-ring itself. And when their powers combine, they come together to make the Orbitkey Clip V2. Let's talk about the actual carabiner. I've used a lot of carabiners in my day, and often carabiners have like either limited opening or there might be like a weird shape that limits the opening in some way. Regardless, what I like about the Orbitkey Clip V2 is, oh, look at that. The material itself feels quite durable, quite sturdy. It's a very smooth opening and closing process, and you can find their brand on the other side as well. Now let's talk about part 2, the Fidlock magnet, or in my opinion, the best selling point of this product as a whole. Because the reason being, the way that I use this is I put this keyring in my backpack. Allow me to illustrate. So I use this key clip on my current everyday carry, where the keyring is right here, so quick side access, which is fan-freaking-tastic. But it's only fan-freaking-tastic if the keys are actually easy to take off, because I don't want to do one of these. And that's the beauty of this magnet. I simply swing my bag around, unzip, unclip, and oh, did you feel that power? It's the power of the Fidlock. And that convenience, that ease of use is just the biggest selling point for me for this in general, because it doesn't matter if you're clipping it to your backpack, clipping it on a side of your tote, or even clipping it to your belt loop. This is bloody awesome. The magnetic component is made from a company called Fidlock, and Fidlock just specialize in magnets. Using it is made easier by this little pull tab right here. Quickly and seamlessly, it snaps back into place. And it's also very, very secure. And for the third component, let's talk about the actual D-ring itself. Now, most key D-rings are like this thing. Oh my God, Tab, what are these keys for?
They're the spares, man.
Okay.
Why are you worried about the rust?
These keys have seen better days, and so is the D-ring. But as you can see with the D-ring, you know, it's like this old school like thing where you gotta like pull it out and do like the ring around the rosy to get the actual key off. It's archaic, right? And it just kind of looks like shit. This D-ring, in contrast, a bit more modern. A lot sleeker, and in my opinion, easier to use. Not super easy, but easier. Let me demonstrate. You have to unclip the magnet to be able to access and unclip the D-ring. And you can see right here I have this little divot, and you just go ahead and sort of pop it out of place like that, and boom, the D-ring is free. And then once the D-ring has been set free, you can see that adding and removing keys is a much simpler process than this old school piece of shit. The material itself is very sturdy. It's not really, you know, you could probably bend it if you really put some effort into it, but you know, if you're, it's sturdy, it's really sturdy. And to reapply, you just slide it in on one side, push it in on the other, pretty easy. To be honest, I've been using this every day for the past 6 weeks, and I am absolutely in love with this product. But that doesn't necessarily rationalize the $45 US price tag, which is why I think this is a really great piece of gear if you just like cool f***ing gadgets that function really well. And you got the disposable income, it's like, why not? But do you need this thing? Absolutely the f*** not. But if you're like, dude, I love me that keyring, I want one, and you're gonna make a purchase, we do ask that you use the first link in the description, just right down there. That link makes sure that you get the best price, and it also helps to support our YouTube channel. But on the flip side, let's say, you know, you got some cash to spend, you're ready to invest in a cool gadget, but you're like, dude, I don't need all the magnet stuff, and I hate that jingle. I wish there was something else that I could use, and voila, I have another Orbitkey keyring solution product. This is the Orbitkey Organizer, and the main selling point is, you hear that? You hear that, Taff? No one hears that, because there's no jangle, no jingle, no jungle. To learn more about the Orbitkey Organizer, take a look at the description below and you can find a link to our full review. Thank you so much for watching this review. If you enjoyed it, the best way to just show us a little bit of love is just to hit the like button and let us know in the comments below, are there any other key solution alternatives that we aren't aware of? Or do you own any Orbitkey products? I would love to hear what you have to say. Please let us know in the comments. It helps this channel, this community, and the internet as a whole just kind of find better gadgets. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.